probably would rather I get over here so that you can have me sign something or take a picture, right? And get me off the stage, or would you rather me stay up here for a little while longer? Because I have a couple questions that I want to ask the audience while I have a chance to ask you guys about the show. Okay, so raise your hand if you want me to be over there right now. Oh, all the people in line. Just a little biased. Okay, who wants me to stay on stage just a little bit longer? Because I will still get over there. Okay, is that all right? Is it okay? I won't get in trouble? Yeah. Okay, so let me just start asking some questions, because this is stuff I can go back and I can talk to the producers about. It's stuff I can... So, apparently the majority of this room likes Adam with Chelsea. Now, does the majority, by a show of hands, not cheering or booing or whatever, because I can't count that, account for that, but who would like to see Adam sort of, I don't want to say take over, because there's no such thing as a takeover. Every character has its own place, but who would like to see Adam start to assume a sort of Victor-ish role, and sort of take that torch away from Victor? Okay. Who would still like to see Victor be the king of the hill? Okay, so that's like 50s, but 50-50s. They say in TV, they say some of the best stories are the ones where it's split just down the middle of what people like and don't like, so that there's people cheering for something and cheering against. So I found that there's as many, like, for example, Sharon Adam lovers as there are Sharon Adam haters. And so there's that good dialogue or whatever. So how many people don't like seeing Adam with Chelsea? Okay. I'm just curious. She's too young for, what are you trying to say? They're like 2 years apart. What are you saying? She's too young for me. I flew all the way out here to get flattered. And now I'll go pluck out a gray hair somewhere. Anyway, okay, I was just curious because, how many of you would like to see, hi. Oh my God, she's got like the drooly, wet mouth and everything. She's teething, yeah, of course. Hi, buddy. So, how many of you would like to see Adam straight and narrow?
No way.
Good. How many of you would like to see Adam sort of causing trouble, but obviously not pushing it to an extreme, but being someone who really does mix it up and isn't the straight and narrow? So we like gray, right? We like Adam that can be good or bad on any given day. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have to say thank you to you all. It is, I'm going to get down there now. For me, it's an honor to be able to come out and do this kind of thing, and usually people say that because it's lip service, and they say it because they're supposed to, or it makes their fan base go, oh, Swoon, he's so nice, or I want to genuinely say that it's a really interesting position to be standing here right now, when growing up, being so shy of standing on the stage and feeling like everybody would make fun of me, or I wasn't good enough, and I couldn't even have 3 lines in the play that I was in junior high and whatever, and then when I fell in love with acting in high school and I had broken my leg, and I was on crutches, and I'm going after school, and I get into the fine arts classes and stuff, I started to fall in love with this, and I was bullied from the day that I got into acting. The theater, sort of glee club people kind of mocked me because I was an academic kid and I was an athlete kid, and I didn't quite fit that, and I was also confident enough and cocky enough to say, yeah, I want to do this, and I want to make a living, and one day I want to grow up and raise a family and have a wife and kids and have nice cars and a great job and be a working actor. And people thought I was so offensive to ever say that I wanted to go that far, or that I really believed I could do that. But it's always so justifying and satisfying to be in a moment like this, where there's folks like you guys that come out, really enjoy what I do, enjoy the show that I'm on and stuff, and are so supportive, because I remember at the very, very beginning, my only fan was my mom, at the very beginning. And now all these years later, there's my mom and then millions of other people. And I still call my mom every morning on the way to work, and I talk to her on the way to the set, and talk about the show, and I give her little spoilers and tell her what's going on, and she knows everything in advance and stuff, and it's just fun knowing that me and my mom started off as this army of 2 that thought that I could work as an actor, and that I had stories that I could tell that people would be interested in watching, and now you're all here, so it is such an honor, because to me it's gratifying that I've worked so hard to get to a point where there are folks like you who actually give a shit to have a picture with just me. Like, it's very weird because it's just me. And so what? Like, apparently you all like it, and I don't think it's worth much, but I'll go over there and give you whatever it's worth. Thank you all. Love you.